Hey, what's up? Hello everyone, it's Marissa here, and today I'm talking about college. I just thought I would throw together a video about my experience applying to college, what colleges I applied to, how I determined what type of school I wanted to go to, and finally what school I ended up choosing to go to further my academic career. So this process was a little overwhelming for me. Going in, I had no idea what type of school I was looking for, and I started the process pretty early, looking the summer after my sophomore year at high school, starting to tour and really research the different college options that I had. So obviously this process is very different for everybody, but this is just how it went for me. So you can go and look at a school's campus, but the best way to really know a school is to sign up for a tour online or call them or do whatever that university offers. So I did that for schools actually in 8 different states. So I applied to 8 schools, and I think that's a pretty big number. I definitely wish that I would have narrowed it down to maybe like 4 or 5, because 8's kind of a lot to keep track of. But I know people who apply to like 12. Having a variety I think is good, but it's hard to get that number down, especially when you looked at as many schools as I did. So yeah, the schools I applied to: Indiana University, Texas, Arizona State University, Loyola of Chicago, University of Cincinnati, Miami of Ohio, Butler, and Ohio State. But there is a list of schools I almost applied to. Notre Dame, I applied for a college program, which was very competitive. I didn't realize until after I already applied how competitive it was. So I ended up not applying there, but I really considered it. My one uncle went there. Northwestern is a school I also considered. North Carolina at Chapel Hill I actually sent test scores to, but I never sent my application there. And then Tulane in Louisiana, I did the opposite. I sent an application but never my test scores. And then I really considered University of Chicago. Really hard to get in there. For a while I really thought I wanted to go to California, so like UCLA and schools like that were on my list, but California is very expensive and very far away from where I live, so that kind of got knocked out of the equation very early. But yeah, so that's kind of all the schools that I have been involved with. My dad is super cheesy and funny, but he wanted to make a reveal video. He would always do updates on places we were touring, and apparently all his friends needed a big reveal to see where I actually was gonna go. So we made a video, my family and I, of my college choice. So I'm gonna play that right now, and it just kind of shows where I'm going to school, but I had to add it because he was very happy about it. When it came down to getting accepted from certain places and really picking where I wanted to go, I was kind of down to just IU, so Indiana University, and Arizona State, because I absolutely loved Arizona. I visited it kind of on a whim with my dad over the summer. My grandparents live in Arizona, so I wouldn't be completely alone out there. I personally love the warmer climate, so I knew that was for me. And then they had a very good business program or business school. After my junior year of high school, I knew I wanted to major in business, so I started looking at more business schools. My list doesn't exactly show that, but I did look at a lot of business schools. University of Michigan's Ross School of Business, Notre Dame has a really good business school, Miami's Farmer School of Business is pretty good, Carolina also very high up there. So yeah, I really loved ASU, and then IU was my other big top pick because I did a summer program there and it really taught me a lot about what it would be like to be a student there. So I stayed on campus for about 3 days. I did a case study with these girls from all across the country, a girl from New York, a girl from Las Vegas, like literally everywhere. It was such a good experience, and that's really what pushed it up to the top. All the other ones I just worked out for being like too expensive. After curing back all those decisions and narrowing it down, it came down to cost. And I got into Arizona State's Honors College, which is super awesome, but at IU I got into a scholars program. So the scholars program actually had a pretty good scholarship with it. Honors College had all these benefits, but I didn't get like my tuition rate down enough for it to be super feasible, especially when I have to like counter in flight. I can drive to Indiana University Bloomington campus very easily, whereas Arizona State I definitely have to take a plane. So as you can tell, I picked Indiana. I'm repping today. Yeah, Indiana was just kind of the clear choice when it came down to it. It's one of the highest ranking undergraduate public business schools, but that's not the only reason I picked it. It's a Big Ten school, so it has that spirit. I was also really looking into Ohio State because I've been a football fan of theirs ever since I was little, but their Fisher School of Business did not get up to Kelly School of Business, which is IU's. So I had to go with IU, and guys, I couldn't be more excited. It's gonna be great. I already know where I'm gonna live. I have a roommate. I've visited campus a few times. There is a direct admit day for business students, and then there's a few other times I made the trip down there. So yeah, everything's really looking up. I'm really excited to have made this decision. I think it'll be a good one. We'll see where I am in 4 years, but yeah, so that is my story. Let me know in the comments if you know anybody at IU or anything about IU. Let me know. I'd love to talk to you guys about it. If you have a sister or a friend or a neighbor who goes, I will see you guys in my next video, and I love you lots. Yeah, bye.